Trip to Tanzania, May 2023. We started off in Arusha, met up with our guide, and headed out to Ngorongoro Crater. It's about a 3-hour drive from Arusha, and we'll be spending the rest of today and one early game drive in the morning tomorrow. The trip over was pretty smooth, and excited for what's to come. We got to the gates of Ngorongoro, and while our guide was getting us our permits to go through, we saw some baboons just chilling around the parking lot. They get really close, and as we were driving out, we saw a whole family. There was a ton of these guys on the way. We drove further down to this viewpoint area that you could look down on the crater, which is very cool to get an overall view, and it was awesome to see. Then we started to drive down, descent into the crater. Looks so cool. We got to put the roof up and just feel the wind. It was about 45 minutes to an hour to the bottom of the crater from the gate. It was mainly dirt roads. Did get some stone areas where it was pretty bumpy, but not too bad. Shout out to our guide for being great. I don't know how they drive down these roads. Some crazy bad spots, but this was a solid area where it was stone at least. So it wasn't bad at all. It was amazing to see this elephant up close on our first day. We also got to see lion, other animals. I just didn't put all the clips in, but it was beautiful to see just this elephant. We were the only ones around and just got to watch him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Saw a lot of buffalo. They were all over the place. Pretty cool. Heading to our hotel, saw some zebras. We were staying at Lion's Paw Lodge. It was a beautiful lodge. It was a great night, had a great dinner, and nice views from the balcony. The next morning, saw these lions chilling in the middle of the road on our way down, which was awesome. Was very happy to see that. And a bunch of wildebeest. These guys were everywhere. Saw this baby zebra just chilling. We saw a couple of these monkeys just chilling in the tree. They were just some small ones, and they were all over the place actually. Then we were headed out of the crater. Another steep drive out, and then we were on to the Serengeti. It was about a 3-hour ride from Ngorongoro to the Serengeti. It was pretty cool to see the change of scenery on the way. We also stopped at a Maasai village where they gave us a tour around and gave us a demonstration. That was definitely a cool experience. And then we were headed back out to the Serengeti. Shortly after going through the gates, we actually, one of the first animals we saw was these lions just chilling in the shade under the tree. I saw a ton of zebras, wildebeest. They were here for the Great Migration was going on, and yeah, so we saw there's thousands of these guys all around just chilling. Our guide was telling us that the wildebeest usually follow the zebras a lot of the times because the zebras have great memory and are very smart animals. So it's pretty interesting to learn from our guide on the way about the different habits, and it was just crazy to see the total amount of animals. Like, there's thousands of these guys everywhere. That was definitely very impressive to see. It was awesome to see this family of elephants. You can see the baby elephants right there playing with each other, and all the other elephants just all around, eating and vibing. was pretty cool. We got to see a bunch of lions, and a lot of the times they were chilling in the tree trying to get out of the sun, and nice resting spot for them. Serengeti, we stayed at Lahia Tented Lodge, which had beautiful views and great sunset views. It was very nice here, highly recommend. Look at those views over the Serengeti from the pool. It's very cool to see, and definitely did not imagine this when I came. And right into a sunrise. Those are the houses you stay in, and they're good size too. Very nice. Saw more lions. This part was the western part of the Serengeti. We went on our last day in Tanzania, our last full day, I should say, and we saw a ton of lions here. I guess there must be this area, because we saw way more lions than we had even seen all week. Saw these lions in the tree. This male lion is just looking at us. He actually ended up growling at us, which was pretty crazy. But he's not doing anything. Our guide told him he's too big to move out of the tree right now. He just wants to stay there. Another lion we came up on, just laying in the grass, lurking. It's crazy how well they can blend in. You would not see that from far away. More elephant families driving along, and yeah, just elephants. So cool to see. After the morning into afternoon game drive, we came back, and it actually started pouring at one point, which is pretty crazy to see how the weather can turn, and then you get a beautiful sunset afterwards. Really amazing to see. It reminded me of Florida weather with how quickly it can turn. It's pretty cool, but we got great weather for most of the week, so very thankful for that. And great sunrise as we were waking up in the morning. Had to wake up super early for our last day, get an early breakfast before we headed on the road. This is our last morning in Serengeti. We had to drive through to Sorona airstrip where we would take an airplane, and we are heading to Uganda.